Street Gods, Eric Kim, or some more turbo thoughts. This one is on becoming more immoral, which means to lack ethics. So this is kind of more just like deep philosophical thoughts, right? So anybody who wants to achieve something insanely great on Earth, while being alive, must be immoral. So what does that mean? That means, like, for example, like Elon Musk, right? Tesla, whatever. Everyone's always like, yeah, but like, why is he so mean, or he's a bad boss? Or I'm like, you basic human beings, quit being so basic. If you want to create something insanely epic, one must be not a nice, normal human being, right? And even like our best friend Steve Jobs, right? Like, I think the big problem with Apple now is ain't nobody got a spine no more. Everyone just kowtowing to the market and trying to increase shareholder values, and that's why Apple just keeps putting out kind of lame products that I think cater towards the quote-unquote average American or whatever, but it really lacks any kind of hard aesthetic artistic vision anymore, and I think that's a bad thing. I think a more robust way of thinking about it is, if you really want to become an innovator, or you want to, put a dent in the universe or put a dent on planet Earth, you need to become so insanely stubborn and focused on your goal that you're willing to, hurt the feelings of like some people, and also you need to have the courage to ignore certain people, or to ignore whatever criticism. Like, think about it, right? Let's say use a dragon, right? Let's assume you're a dragon, right? Think about the Lord of the Rings dragon, right? The epic dragon. And then you got like a little poodle yelling at the dragon. What's the dragon gonna do? It's like, either A, it's gonna eat the poodle, or B, it's gonna blow. Like, doesn't even notice, right? And so that's kind of a nice stoic thought. Is another example, right? Imagine you're half Thor, right? Deadlifting 501 kilograms, right? Can you imagine you had like some sort of like skinny fat loser on Reddit like critiquing his form? It's like, no, it's like, no, that's not what one does, right? Or like, imagine if you're a wolf and a poodle, and then the poodle's like to the wolf's like, oh, why are you so mean? Why are you eating so much meat? Just, or think about how the sheep complain about to the eagle, the Nietzsche's thought. And so I just think that all you got in your life is your courage, your audacity, your vision, your willingness to your willingness to pave and innovate things. And the only thing that we should kind of atone for is moments in which we kind of lose our spine or our vision, or we become meek. Meekness is no bueno. Now, how does one become more chutzpah, more balls, more audacity? Simple things like intermittent fasting. That's one of the pragmatic ways to get stronger. Don't eat breakfast, lunch, only one massive ass dinner a night. When to eat dinner, just Ramadan style, once the sun goes down. That's a good thought, because especially during wintertime when the sun goes down sooner, so it's a dynamic thing. So just simple thought is, if the sun is still outside, don't eat none, right? And cold showers are good. I haven't taken a warm shower in the last 7 years, and it's been quite good. Also, one does not need to go to the gym every single day. I think it's actually a luxury to be able to go to the gym every single day. But if you have the option, I would say, yeah, definitely go for it. I mean, like, if you use working from home and flexible schedule, whatever, I'm like, yeah, for sure, go to the gym every single day. It's the modern day, the new modern day open air, or the modern day ancient Greek gymnasium, the new Spartan play place. Good place it's good for your social life. It's good for emptying your bowels and not stinking up your own house. It's good for hype lifting, lifting heavy stuff. Even if you're the world's richest man and you could build your own private gym at home, it's actually much more fun to be out and about. You go to the gym, you could people watch. And actually, one of my thoughts about strength is I believe in this notion of social strength, where if you're around other human beings, you kind of get more adrenaline. You get secondhand adrenaline high off of other people, and I think you actually become stronger. It's like, typically I think even with powerlifting competitions or what strongman, whatever, right? Like Hafthor might have had more hype when he did it in front of everybody at the podium, rather than if he just did it in his garage by himself. We get more hype energy from human beings, and one thing I'm starting to realize about myself is I'm almost like, in some ways, like a social monster or vampire, where I get more hype, more energy, boosting my self-esteem, ego when I'm around other people or engaging with other people. If I'm just by myself, I have less power, and that's just how I is, right? So that's why I like other people, being around other humans, etc. And even something that I think is so fun about photography, street photography, is that if you could play, dance, and interact and engage with other human beings, it's good. Like, I think the modern day street photographer, everyone's trying to be like Henri Cartier-Bresson, where it's like fly on the wall, but also let us realize that Henri Cartier-Bresson is like not a good example, because A, he gave up photography, B, he kind of had penis envy of his painter friends, and C, the ultimate hypocrite, where he loved photographing other people, but he didn't permit anyone to photograph himself. So just even as an ethical thought, right? One should not photograph other people if one is not comfortable being photographed by others. So people are like, yeah, how would you feel if somebody shoved a camera in your face and took a picture of my perversion? I'm like, I'm cool with it. Like, I love it. I ham it up. Like, watch my Kai Man Wong digital rev. Shout out to Kai, Alambi, and Locke. You guys, the goats. And then I dress up in a pirate outfit, and people's taking photos of me. I'm like, I love the attention. I'm a ego monster, right? Yeah, I'm definitely the comedian, jester type, entertainer. But the tricky thing is, not everyone wants to be photographed or likes being photographed. So ethically, you as a street photographer, what are you to do? I mean, I would just say just photograph it anyways. And if somebody gives you, comes up to you, asks you what you're doing, just be nice about it and just offer to email them the photo, whatever. And then if somebody asks you to delete the photo, I would say just take a look at the photo, and then like if it's like a whatever photo, just delete it. If you look at it, it's like, your Pulitzer Prize winning photo, I suppose, then like, I'm sorry, I don't delete photos. And I mean, if they want to call the cops, whatever, and you want to wait around. But the nice thing is that if somebody yells at you for making a photo of them without permission in a public place, which you're legally allowed to, and then someone starts being aggressive towards you and shaking you or tries to hit you, technically they just committed assault on you. So you could sue them, and then you could get the mullahs and buy some more BTC, right? Yeah, so I think when it comes to ethics, morality, etc., I think we gotta think beyond morality.